If you're still defending IDUBBBZ for all this time, you're an idiot, dude. Now, just when I thought I was done, just when I thought this couldn't get any funnier, these recent tweets with IDUBBBZ's girlfriend flirting with Leafy came out. Take a look at this. Real question is, who wants to fuck Leafyishere tonight? Nashville, genuine question. I thought you would never ask. Oh, and there's way more than this. Check out this next one. I will shield you from the storm with my breasts, my son. Leafyishere, why am I never in your videos? Do I need to lower the cost of money to get me to bend over? Big fan. I'm actually sad to hear Leafyishere taking a break. I've always had a soft spot for you, dude. Hope all is well. All of you pathetic IDUBBBZ fans have been defending him being a cuck for so long because the idea of a girl leaving you pussy whipped into a little bitch that listens to her every whim is too relatable, so anytime someone calls them a simp cuck soy boy, you feel personally attacked. So all you've been doing is jumping through these mental hoops, making those gears turn to try to rationalize his behavior like complete fucking clowns, like saying, she's so smart, she's making bank. I wish my mom was smart enough to twerk her fat ass on the dance floor every night to make some money for the house. I hope someday I have a daughter that can open up an OnlyFans account to pay for her college. Like, you guys are complete idiots. I cannot believe the amount of clownery that has been going on. But let me hear you now. Let's hear your amazing attempt to rationalize IDUBBBZ's girlfriend flirting with another guy like this. I'd be so eager to hear about how much you would be perfectly okay with your girlfriend talking to another man and giving him this much praise and support, because none of you are capable of satisfying a woman to the point that she wants to stay with you over someone else when she finally sees a potential upgrade. But at least we now know the real reason Leafy came back, not just to insult IDUBBBZ and call him a cuck, but also to finesse his girl like the cuckold IDUBBBZ is. What's the next thing you IDUBBBZ fans are going to be supportive of? Is it open relationships? Imagine being IDUBBBZ right now and not only having someone you once roasted come back to call you a cuckold, but now all these pictures of your own girlfriend flirting with him and talking about how much she wanted Leafy to grab her coochie are floating around the internet for the world to see, while everyone calls you a cuck. So we've had other YouTubers throw their opinion in the mix, like Critical and PewDiePie. Critical going in to say that celebrity worship is pathetic, and I absolutely agree with this. 100%. Don't obsess over YouTubers too much, don't hold them to such a high standard, and don't always assume that they have your best interest in mind. But the reason I wanted to make this video was because the people that are defending IDUBBBZ so hard and say they'd be okay with their family members, their girlfriends, their own mothers making OnlyFans is weird. Now, isn't it so much more obsessive to be constantly defending IDUBBBZ's behavior and how he's letting his girlfriend using him like a little bitch boy towel and inspiring other people that it's okay for them to do the same than just calling him a cuckold simp for letting his girlfriend flirt with another man that was also an enemy of your YouTube channel? IDUBBBZ fans just can't wrap their head around they are associating with a YouTuber that lets himself be used like a bitch boy, so they take offense to that when you make fun of IDUBBBZ. PewDiePie also gave a similar argument, and I just wanted to give him the respect for this little part right here.
Ian addresses one of the specific person who's obviously... This guy's like 15, isn't making fun of kids. Leafy's job. I thought we were past this. What happened?
No, shut the f up, you dumb. You don't get to ha-ha funny yourself out of this one. You're a...
I mean, it's funny, but at the same time...
It blows my mind how not enough people are talking about how IDUBBBZ is over here red from simp rage about finally realizing how much of a pathetic excuse of a male he is for letting his girlfriend flirt with other men, that he would go around harassing a 15-year-old on the internet for ranting on him being a simp like he's 2016 Leafy. This is one of the multiple reasons IDUBBBZ is coming out as a total hypocrite. Now, PewDiePie gained some of my respect throughout his video by seeming like a non-biased source, and then he did this.
If I had to politicize this whole thing, I would say that a lot of people that watches IDUBBBZ throughout the years and enjoy his content, most of them probably have that, like this overly edginess, tend to have conservative views around relationships. That's just the majority standpoint, which obviously clashes hard against what he even said in the beginning of what his actual opinions are, which he hasn't apparently never really shared. I find it hard to believe that this many people actually care deeply about this, someone else's relationship, but I think it's because it's IDUBBBZ, the golden boy. If this was anyone else, no one would really give a shit. So after this video, he makes up a couple more points. They were good. A lot of his points I don't have a problem with, to be fair. It's like everyone that reacts to this is basically like, well, I wouldn't like if my girlfriend did that. I would not be okay with that, him doing that. But if he wants to do it, then I guess it's fine.
Now I completely agree with him again. The main reason people care about the situation is because it's IDUBBBZ, the guy that called it Leafyishere and Keemstar when people needed it the most. He would be the last person that anyone would expect to be a submissive beta male that lets his girlfriend use him for views on her OnlyFans. But did any of you guys notice that at the end, PewDiePie is skipping over the video, not going over any of the other points that IDUBBBZ made and just saying they were good? Was this point good?
And future jobs, they might be a little bit harder to come by.
I think this is one of the most important opinions to highlight because it really demonstrates a severe lack of real-world experience when you're saying that future jobs are going to be harder to come by because of an OnlyFans account. Like, if you think this affects your standing or your social credibility in getting jobs, you are so sadly mistaken.
Or what about the point where he deadass says that Jeff Bezos' children could open an OnlyFans account and it would be perfectly fine? IDUBBBZ is a fucking clown, man. Why would PewDiePie even suggest these things are good? Now what I think PewDiePie is doing here is just skipping over parts of the video that would make IDUBBBZ look like even more of a clown, just save his reputation and suggest that he was just talking about why it's okay to have an OnlyFans account and not that you would ruin your future career getting jobs if you opened one. And this just goes to show if someone has to cut off half of what you say in a video to make you look better, you're obviously saying some retarded things. Now, I don't have anything against PewDiePie for wanting to defend his friend. It's just hilarious how you have to avoid talking about the complete other half of the video to not make him look like an idiot. Memes about Leafy have been appearing in IDUBBBZ subreddit, and even then there's some hypocrite snakes that say we shouldn't bully IDUBBBZ on personal aspects of his life when they're bashing Leafy for his chin and calling him ugly. Take a look at this. Simps will say it's photoshopped. Let's check out the comments for a second. Yeah, it's photoshopped. Too much chin on there. Ew, look at that putrid little chin. He legit actually looks like the Grinch though. I know I'm not the first to say this or gonna be the last, but Leafy is just so fucking ugly for real. Now honestly these comments are pretty funny, but not as funny as one person that I found that finds Leafy pretty damn attractive. Yeah, real salty. Leafy is much hotter. You people that would laugh at Leafy's chin but at the same time think IDUBBBZ can't be bullied for something like being called a simp are the biggest hypocrite cuckolds that deserve to get girlfriends that would cheat on them, and that is 100% facts. Another popular way IDUBBBZ fans are rationalizing IDUBBBZ's girlfriend's behavior is saying that the pictures aren't even nudes, they're lewds. There's such a huge difference between showing her ass on camera whether it's nude or not. Shut the hell up. Have you idiots even seen the recent picture she put on her NSFW Twitter account? It's looking like she's definitely going down a nude path with her pictures. It's just taking it one step at a time. But let's be real, this idea was stupid from the start, from cuckold fans that would let their family members or girlfriend show her body to gain money. You people are so damn stupid, it keeps inspiring me to make more videos on the subject every time I hear some crazy new facet of news. Let's not be too unfair, IDUBBBZ's girlfriend did make a response to these allegations that she's been flirting with Leafy by saying, "Going through my old tweets where I'm clearly using a symbol to indicate sarcasm is just scummy. Yes, I used to bait channels and tweet really unfunny shit 4 years ago. People change. Stop acting like you can't tell it's a joke." Now this is totally fair. You're allowed to tell jokes and be ironic when you say something, but I don't think jokes get funnier the more you say them, and you've said many times how much you want Leafy schlong to the point that people are starting to wonder if you just thought it was getting funnier each time you said it, or if you actually wanted him. And you say that little smiley symbol indicates your sarcasm, but were you also being sarcastic when you talked about how you could afford this brand new car with your OnlyFans money? I personally think she's an idiot that acts without thinking and wants money for herself at all costs, even at the sacrifice of self-dignity and respect from others, which would be honestly fine if she wasn't such a two-faced snake that tries to lie her way out of each problem that comes her way. We can't expect IDUBBBZ's girlfriend to become a better person if she doesn't want to or doesn't think she's a bad one in the first place. And we can't expect IDUBBBZ to stop being a pussy-whipped bitch. But I think we as viewers can take this experience as a cautionary tale to never view YouTubers or people you like to such a standard that's too high, or they will be guaranteed to wreck how you handle your life. The pathetic way these IDUBBBZ fans defend IDUBBBZ and IDUBBBZ's girlfriend's behavior is hilarious to me, but only adds more fuel to the fire to how obsessed these people are with their behavior. It's time to start moving on. Hopefully these funny events will stop happening so I can make videos on other people and topics I don't particularly like, but we'll see how things play out. Thank you guys for watching, really appreciate the view, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, the outro is coming in 3, 2, 1. Subscribe.